აეროპორტიდან ვიდრე ჩვენ ეზომდე, მამ დაწვრილებით ომ იყო კაცინკას ცხოვრება, მაგალითად თუ როგორ ვერ მოეწყო სკოლის დამთავრების მერე უნივერსიტეტში, იმიტომ რომ მაინც და მაინც იმ წელს შემოიღეს ის დასაწვავი უნარჩვევები. და აღმოჩნდა რომ კაცინკას ძალიან კარგი უნარები ჰქონდა, მაგრამ ჩვევებში მოიკოჭლებდა და ამიტომ უმაღლეს მიღმა დარჩენილმა ჩვევად იყო ღამის კლუბებში მთვრალი ტანის უაზროდ ქნევა და იმდენად მიეწება ღამის კლუბებს, რომ მიეწება ერთ-ერთ ის დირექტორს, რომელიც მას პირდებოდა ჰიპერბოლებს და ხპირდებოდა ალმას სასახლეებს, ოღონდ იქამდე ცოლს უნდა გაშორებოდა, იმიტომ რომ ცოლს უკვე შეუსულა რასაც დაპირდა და ეხლა კაცინკას ჯერი იყო. Is it enough? Okay, my name is Iva PEZUASHVILI. I'm from Georgia. I'm trying to write some short stories and novels, and I'm also a filmmaker, screenwriter, and I think it's enough for one person. Best thing was that we are the honorable guest on the Frankfurt Book Fair, so we get the chance to translate our stories in English or in German or any other languages. So it was a good opportunity for writers this year to live in Georgia. Bad thing, I don't know. For writers, there is no bad things in Georgia, I think, because if some Georgian conservative people are reading and have some arguments about the literature, then they must argue with poet guys, not writers, because they're too lazy to read prose or big short stories or novels. So it is good to be a writer, not a poet in Tbilisi. I can give you one example. For example, I finished my novella here, and it's about the narco traffic and how police is involved on this situation. And for example, I finished it on this Monday, and on the Wednesday there was the news that Georgian police arrest the high police officers who've been involved in the situation. So you can predict the future with your literature in Georgia. So it's an amazing place. So when I'm writing, I'm trying to write like a flow and just had some ideas in my head. And it's the most interesting part that you don't know how you will finish your story. And when story gives you another opportunities to write from this side or from that side, it's the most interesting part and most enjoyable part for me. And what I don't like in writing is the polishing, editing, and talking with translators, I think, because they're cutting everything what they don't like. I don't know really. Maybe if you're great writer or something like that, and everything what you write, for example, even in your Facebook, it's some public figure opinion, but when you are in the shadow and you don't want to involve yourself with this kind of situation, you can just write anything what you want. And I don't think that the public duty it's important, but maybe not for me, because I can like it's something like that. You are profit and you are talking some 10 cents what you must do. I don't know. I don't think that it's really important for me to do some public duty jobs. For example, the Ministry of the Culture have some foundation for literature, and the guys who are working there, they are spending the budget money from taxpayers really awful way. They have some live book or something that's stupid program that 4 or 5 writers are going to some different cities and different schools, and they are reading their poems or their novels, and it's totally senseless because it does not help. For example, if government must help the literature, it would be amazing if we had something like IWP back in Tbilisi, and I will try to do something like this, and I will be back in Georgia. It's only good reason to spend taxpayers' money to show up your small country on the whole huge literature map. Last time when I had that feelings with the author it's Libyan author Ibrahim Al-Kuni, and he has a novel about the love and friendship with men and with the camel, and it was amazing because usually you have guy and a woman or something like this, but with the man and camel and with their amazing relationship, and everything was happening in the desert. The main character was Tuareg Bedouin, and it was an amazing book. And I think from Erlend Lu, he's Norwegian, I think. Erlend Lu, Nayusupa. I don't know if I'm spelling it correctly. I had some depression, and the main character of the book is also in depression, and he lives in the Oslo, I think, and it's amazing that they have totally different problems in Oslo than we in Georgia. So when I was thinking that, when I was reading that, I was thinking that I have a lot of reasons to be in depression, and that guy does not have any. So it helped me to figure out my situation. And the main character is doing some list what he want to do or what he want to buy or something like that. He had a list how to buy the ball, like ordinary ball, but he thinks a lot about these balls, and it was huge popular in Tbilisi to write the lists what you want to do, what you want, where you want to go, or something like this. So it has really big impact on me, and even in my literature, because only then I realized that you can write say the same way like you are talking. It was amazing. It's really easy to write. Maybe because it's a small city, and maybe because there is not a lot of opportunities to go somewhere or do something. I was really concentrated with my working, and I managed to finish my first novella here. Like I started it here, and I finished it here, and I'm really appreciated with this opportunity that I had a lot of time to think and write. And what about the USA? It gives me totally different opportunities to write about something, because if you write something from Georgia about USA, it's bullshit. Because you've never been there and you don't know what lifestyle they have there. And the amazing, really short scene was in the Seattle, but I will start with my English. You know that ashtrays, they have really small holes for the cigarettes, and they've been two like 45, 50 year old rich guys, and they are complaining that ashtrays have really small holes for their huge cigars. So it's really small scene, but I can write from the scene in everything, every my experience in USA, because it's amazing that Seattle was a city of contrast for me, for rich guys. They've been the rich guys and homeless guys. There was no such something middle of them. Guys who lived under the bridge, and guys who lived the 5-star hotels like we. Peace.